America, we need to wake up. Let's talk about a united path to great health. Hi, my name is Jeffrey Butts and I'm a doctor of dental surgery, and this channel is all about health and wellness for you to be healthy and wealthy. And today, this is for America, all right? Now, thank you, rest of the world. Please don't leave. We're talking about Americans because we all, when we think locally, we're acting globally, something like that, okay? So let's get it together, guys, okay? So we have some alarming health statistics in America. 36% of adults in America are labeled obese. That's too much, right? So that means that we're missing some crucial information. And if we're missing this crucial information, it's what's making us sick. Now, I already did a video on inflammation and how it is a silent, chronic killer that causes so many chronic diseases: asthma, psoriasis, pulmonary heart disease. I mean, all types of things. I'm not going to get into that because we're a solution-based video on this video, okay? So I had to put my glasses on because I had to read some things to you guys. I have to share it to you, okay? So let's just take a global perspective for a moment, okay? In America, we are, for the most part, living 5 years less than someone in, say, Switzerland. Okay, and you would say that this is the richest country, the greatest country in the world. That's what we would say, but wait. And we also have a lower life expectancy rate than people like in France. And they're known for their mostly Mediterranean diet, okay? So, greatest country in the world, so we say, right? But we have an elevated amount of heart disease, and we are living less long than other people in the world, okay? I would love to change that for us. I'd love to be your friend that can say, hey, helping word, and then that word helps you to help yourself, because that's all we're ever going to be able to do is help ourselves. Knowledge is power, guys. So let's get it, okay? So there is an epidemic of inflammatory disease, all right? And this epidemic more than likely is coming from our food sources. More than likely it's coming from us going to sleep with poor information that we've gotten from a trusted source. And that trusted source says, yes, do what I say. And we go to sleep on it. And we wake up bigger. We wake up with a runny nose. We wake up more inflamed. We wake up with an achy body because we have not taken our health into our own hands and taken responsibility for what we do, okay? Our health is what we do and what we don't do. That is what makes up our health. And let's talk about someone who's healthy, all right? A healthy person is only dying slower than an unhealthy person. That's it. Because everyone is dying. Okay? But if you want to make your greatest contribution to the world, you want to live long, you want to read books, you want to love, you want to be a active member of your community, and that's going to be a healthy life. I already did a video on blue zones. There's 5 blue zones in the world. Not going to go over that right now, but these people are deep into their communities, and these people live to over 100 years old very well. They ride bikes, they do yoga, they do all types of things, and they are old, okay? But they are loved by their families, by their friends, by their community, and I believe that that is a strong part of what makes somebody live a longer life. Our bodies are machines. The machines are made to drive the soul around the world, to do the actions of what your will is. If you are not taking care of your machine like it was a car, then your machine is going to break down earlier than you might want it to, all right? So take care of yourself, guys, all right? Chronic inflammation can cause damage to tissues, organs, DNA, and it sets the stage for conditions like I talked about, diabetes, high blood pressure, even Alzheimer's disease, okay? All of these are chronic inflammatory diseases. Science of immunity is one that says our immune system, at which the heart of all battles are, can be strengthened through the choices that we make. Make the right choices. How do you know what choices to make? You ask the right questions. A pandemic that could happen at any time. It could spring up on any time. That is made or not made or comes up at you. You can fight a virus, okay, by doing the right things for yourself. You can. COVID has come through. It is not gone yet. And they may say something like, there's going to be another pandemic. They may say something like that. But are you going to be ready for it this time? And the way that you get yourself ready is by doing certain things that we're just going to go ahead and call the blueprint for good health, right? So, you're going to eat a diet that is rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory foods. Now, I say, know what your blood type is. Drink plenty of water. That would be spring water out of a glass bottle, not out of plastic. Get your vitamins and minerals that the body doesn't make. We don't make vitamin C. We don't make vitamin K. We got to get that from our food sources or from a vitamin supplement. And I got to do a vitamin video. I have so many vitamins that I take, guys. I'm going to share it with you in another video, okay? But your food, your water intake, your vitamin, your nutrient intake, your basic building blocks of what your machine needs in order to run smoothly. Here's another one, guys. Sleep. Everybody sleeps. I've done multiple videos on sleep, but your sleep is where you get your rejuvenation. That's where you turn short-term memory into long-term memory. And that is where your body gets to do the things that it can't do because you are walking and talking and it cannot make the magic. Oh my goodness, somebody said this to me, which was just beautiful. They said, in order to be a good steward, a good servant, and you are a farmer, your job is to plant the seed and water the soil. That's it. God takes care of the rest. God is the one who grows the plant, not us. So what we need to do is make sure that we're planting the correct seeds and we're doing the actions that make it so that that seed gets to grow. We don't grow it, no, but we do everything that supports the growth of that seed, and all we do is kick back and wait and watch for God's work to work, all right? You know, another thing that you got to do that's going to help you with inflammatory disease is exercise. It's almost like I'm making this up, like I'm pulling it out of thin air, like I haven't been saying this forever, but yes, exercise is your other action that you can take that's going to make sure that you can fight diseases should a disease try to jump in your way, right? So that is a combination of stretching, yoga, cardiovascular exercise, raising your heart rate for a certain amount of time, lifting weights now and again, okay? Resistance training is crucial for your bones and your muscles to be strong, so make sure that you're getting it in, guys. And look, there's this book called Atomic Habits. Some people may say something like, I don't have time to exercise. I gotta get up, I gotta go to work, I gotta take care of the baby, all the things that we have to do, all right? With all of that stuff going on that you have to do, I tell you what, drop to the floor and give me one push-up, but give me one push-up every day. If you're down there and you're doing the one, turn it into 2. If you feel like you can't do a full push-up with just your feet, go on your knees and do a push-up. What I'm saying is, give yourself a chance to create new habits. Something like exercise is something that you got to do. And if you don't do it, you're going to have to start figuring out how you're going to get that exercise, that needed activity in order for you to be healthy, because a virus is everywhere and it's coming, all right? And when it comes for you, doesn't mean you can't get it, but it does mean if you take care of yourself, if you take these action steps that I'm talking about, it means that you can definitely get rid of it, all right? Detoxification. Now, you know, this is one of my things also. And I am getting this from the internet. I've scoured the internet for us so that we can have this conversation, and detoxification is the way that our body gets rid of those things that are not good for us. That means that your gallbladder has to be good, your liver has to be good, your food has to be good. All of these things are confluences that come together that make the whole thing work. And if we do what we're supposed to do, I'm telling you guys, living a good life and doing these things to make sure that you can continue to live that good life is going to be what you need, all right? Mindfulness behavior. Meditation, I've done some meditation videos, please check those out. Being nice for no reason. Good behavior. Having forgiveness for people that have trespassed against you. Having forgiveness for yourself. Don't be mad at yourself. Yourself can feel that. Love yourself. Read a good book. Read that book, Atomic Habits. I'm going to come up with a book too, guys. And you're going to read my book one day. I'm working on it right now, okay? Book on the way. But reading helps your mind develop things. It helps the creative juices flow. And all of that activity that you do with your brain by just simply reading a good book is going to be one of the things that strengthens your mind for it to be one of the best tools that you could use to be creative, just like God intended, all right? Vitamins and minerals. Taking your supplements, guys, is going to be very, very helpful, because our food is not the same food that it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, right? It's just not. It has less nutrient in it now because of all the industrial factors that just are in the world. I met an environmental specialist, okay? And they're actually one of my patients. And I said, what do they do, or how do you guys account for when they dump gas, airplane fuel, out the plane? And she said, oh, well, it dissipates in the atmosphere. Okay, all right, it dissipates. I said, doesn't it land somewhere? She says, yes, some of it lands, right? And then I said, this dissipation, it dissipates. Well, where's it go? She said it could blow to a whole nother region. I'll say, okay, that's fine. But here's another way that we get rid of it. We breathe it in. It gets on our skin. We walk on it. We eat it, right? And we are the filters of the industrial revolution that's being casted upon us, right? We become the filters, right? So if you've heard the phrase, filter your water or you become the filter, same thing. When the plane dumps its extra fuel and we breathe it in, it doesn't kill us. When we're at the gas station and you smell the fumes of gas, it gets in you. It doesn't kill us. But if we support ourselves with all the things that I've talked about, we'll be able to detox those things out because they are not good for us, all right? So look, it is basically our collective responsibility to be good to ourselves. And you give your whole self to someone. Don't give your broken self to someone, because two halves in that way do not make a whole. It is basically our responsibility. So world, America, I'm asking you to take some action. The action that I'm asking you to do is to just take care of yourself. food, sleep, exercise, detoxification, mental behavior. Those are the things that you can gravitate to. Now, it's not all of life. It's a part of life. You still got to raise your kids, go to school, go to work, do things to be a productive member of society, right? But if you keep those 5 things in mind, including your vitamins and mineral supplements, guys, you're going to live a great life. You're going to be able to share the things that you know, the things that you learn. You're going to be a blessing on someone's life, and that is a great thing. That's what I've got to say about that, all right? Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, thank you for watching to the end. Please like and subscribe, send it to a friend, and we're going to talk about some other things a little bit later.